born with a silver spoon, more like rusted metal and broken rules. Mama cried silent prayers while I packed pain into my shoes. I ran from home before I knew what home meant, ran from the quiet, ran from the noise. I ran from myself like I had a choice. I wasn't easy to handle. I know that now. I was fire with no shape, just trying to burn through the pain somehow. You see, when I was little, I was touched by hands that should have never come near. My grandfather, he shattered something sacred, and though my father made sure he rotted behind steel, that never meant the wound got to heal. It festered in tantrums and silence, and busted doors and broken things. I'd lash out, scream, hit the walls, even him sometimes, but he never struck back. He'd just hold me, say, "It's okay, baby, let it out," and I would crumble right there in his arms, because sometimes love isn't loud, sometimes it's a man who hugs you while you try to fight God out of your bones. And still God was there, writing chapters I didn't understand, before I ever knew he was holding a pen. You see, I got adopted. I didn't see it for the blessing it was then. I was bitter, angry, and locked up inside. I didn't want new people, didn't trust love that tried. But now I see he placed me in arms that chose me, gave me a path I never would have known, a new name, a new chance, and even when I pushed them away, he stayed. Then came high school, where pain wears a pretty face, and cruelty hides behind lockers. I didn't fit, not with the smart kids, too tired, too lost, not with the cool kids, too weird, too soft, just another nobody skipping class, walking the halls like a ghost in gym shoes. But I had my violin, and that was my lifeline. God gave me that gift. Not just the instrument, but the hands to hold it, the heart to pour into it, and the soul to speak through it. You see, he gave me a way to take all of the bad things, every violation, every cruel word, every lonely night, and turn it into something beautiful. I played like the bow was a blade, cutting open every wound just to let the healing out. Played like the strings were stitched to my ribs, every note a heartbeat, every song a prayer. While the world judged me silent, I was telling my story in E minor. He was there too, and the music and the ache behind every note, and still he called me his. But the hardest test, it wasn't what happened to me, it was what happened to him, my son. When they said cancer, time stopped. The word hit harder than any fist, and faith, mine cracked, split down the middle like my voice in the waiting room. I turned my back on God, flat out, couldn't pray, wouldn't listen. I was angry, raging, screaming into pillows while tubes ran into tiny arms. The doctors gave him a week, 1 week, but God had another choice, because even when I turned away, he stayed. He wrapped his arms around my baby, and he held him back from the brink. He said, "Not today, this one's mine." And I saw a miracle walk out of that hospital, skinny, smiling, alive. I saw breath return to lungs that weren't supposed to last. I saw God fight for a boy while his mama questioned everything. You think faith means never doubting? Nah, faith is what's left, and after you've doubted everything and he still stays. Now let me be real, I don't pray like I should. I forget my Bible a lot. I cuss too much, I smoke the ganja, and I sip a little something on the weekends. I'm not your Proverbs 31 lady. I'm not pearls and bake sales and praise hands only. I'm loud, bold, unapologetic. I've been through hell with heels on and walked out singing. I don't fit your Sunday perfect box, but I fit in his arms. I'm real, I'm raw, I'm redeemed, and I know every ounce of my survival is stamped with the name of Jesus. I grew up in a world that taught me to forget the patriarchy, to grow my own wings and fly without a net. But let me tell you this, the only one who ever had me like that was God. So if you're listening, if you've been hurt in places you can't even speak, if the world call you wild, broken, or weak, let me be your proof. You are not your pain. You are not your past. There's a God who sees through all the masks. I don't just believe in him, I've met him. In the dark, in the ruin, in the rage I thought would never end, and still he knew my name. So don't give up yet, not yet. Cry out. Crawl if you must, because the same God who found me there will find you. And listen, I didn't come to fit in pews. I came to shake religious cages and wake the brokenhearted. I came for the outcasts, the rebels, the ones still reeking of regret. Come one, come three, come sinners, wherever you may be. tatted, tipsy, torn up from the floor up, come anyway. My God's not scared of your scars. He ain't allergic to your mess. He don't need your Sunday best. He wants your yes. So step out, stand up. You're next in line. God's got a blessing, and baby, it's your time. This is fire from the trenches, a fight for you. The broken, the lost, the unseen. If nobody else sees you, God does. He's watching, waiting, ready to catch the pieces when you think you're done. This is for the fighters, the survivors, the ones still breathing. When the world said they'd be gone, you are seen, you are known, you are loved by the God who never turns away. So stand up, speak loud. This is your fight, and God's got your back.